Okay, here we go. There's a lot going on in the world, as most of us are aware of. And some people are waking up to some of this stuff. But some of the things that you have to be able to comprehend are mind benders. Like, it is a brain twister, right? Some of this stuff. The backwards, upside down. I mean, I don't know, some of the ways that they have twisted some of this stuff through history is not only appalling, but it's just a mind bender, right? Trying to get your brain around it. So a while ago, I understood a word because of a guy named Paul Wallace. You can look him up on YouTube. He's got some great videos about language and understanding biblical terms and some of the truths about the Bible that really aren't out there yet a whole ton, but it's getting there. So one of the things that he had talked about was the word repent, and then what was the word really? So if you're a Bible person, or you're, in that realm in Christianity, or you've been part of that realm in your past perhaps, or you still are maybe, and you're still hooked up on some of the fear things that were a part of your training and teaching, including the word repent, right? Because it was a pretty, in the circle I came out of anyway, I came out of born again Christians in the Church of Christ, and it was like, right, you better repent kind of idea, or you're going straight to hell. You might as well not take your next breath. And that's just kind of how it seemed like it was taught to me anyway. But that aside, what was the word really in the original text? What was the word that they translated into the word repent and then taught you what the word repent means? The word, and I might not be pronouncing it quite right, but I'm sure this is it, is metanoia. Metanoia. So I want you, right, you know who I am and what I do, most of you at this point. I want you to say the word repent and feel it. Notice what happens in your brain. Notice what happens in your energy field. Notice what happens in your body. Say the word repent and feel it. Your brain will go searching for information as to what that word means, right? That's what your brain does. That's what it's there for. So now say the word metanoia. Metanoia. Feel it. What does it do inside of you? So the interesting part of repent is whatever they taught us about it, whatever they said it meant, was a way to conform us to what they wanted us to do. We all know that at this point, or most of us do. The word metanoia that was in the original text means open your mind. Open your mind. Now we know too that there's something about numbers, and even in the Bible, numbers are huge as far as giving information or clues as to what was going on or maybe what's next. If you say the word metanoia 3 times, it opens up a channel. It opens up a pathway. So get coherent, if you know what coherence is, and even if you don't, if you can move your awareness to your heart space, just do that. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, just say the word metanoia slowly 3 times while you're breathing. Metanoia. 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 Now, literally translated, the word meant open your mind. If you apply the word while you are working on something that you don't understand, which is what I started doing, right? It's kind of a little mystery teaching. How do you unlock an understanding when you don't understand something? You simply sit down and breathe and say metanoia 3 times. And then you wait, and then you say it again, and then you wait, and then you say it again. And then you go about your day and notice what you notice. You will find before long, all of a sudden, you understand the concept that you were trying to understand but couldn't get to. So interesting. Words, spells, magic, all the stuff that they told us not to pay attention to happens to have a place in the cosmos and in our minds, right? And I also want you to make sure you're distinguishing. I keep wanting to sneeze. Distinguish between the brain and the mind. Your mind is not your brain, right? Some people use it interchangeably still, but we know beyond anything that your brain is the matter inside your head. It knows what it knows because of what you've gone through. It knows what it knows because it was programmed not only to run your body, but to ruin your life. Yes, I said ruin, right? And in some cases, that's not true. Some people got the better end of the stick, so it's kind of nice. Other people didn't. We got highly programmed, MK Ultra in some degrees, and other people were highly programmed. But metanoia will help open that up. Heart coherence will help unlock that, right? You'll start to understand the things you haven't understood. I want you to try it. And I want you to try it not just once, and not just twice, and not just 3 times. I want you to try it repetitively daily for a number of days. And on different subjects. Try it on different things. I have been doing this for a while now. And one of the things I keep saying is when somebody else doesn't understand something, metanoia them. I'm looking at traffic. That's what I'm doing. Metanoia them. So when they're fussing and fighting, trying to understand something, I will sit there in my heart and in a coherent state and say metanoia, 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 with them in my heart and whatever it is they're struggling with in my heart, right? Your mind is your energy field. Your mind is everything around you that causes this to be, that causes your being. So your mind already has all of this information. You heard what I said. Your mind already has all of the information. You just don't access it because you don't know it's either there, or you're so caught up in your programming of your brain that you can't get yourself there. I don't even know if you can hear me because I opened my window. All right, so I hope you heard all that. I hope it makes sense. Metanoia, metanoia, metanoia. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Metanoia, metanoia, metanoia. Breathe. Think about the subject that you're trying to understand. The reason why this is important right now is there is a lot of stuff coming out. There's a lot of information and a lot of things to process that people are really struggling over, because there's truths coming out about things that have been going on for centuries that are just hard to fathom. It is just hard. Unless you've been looking at this for a long time like some of us have, it is just hard to fathom. So metanoia yourself. Metanoia the room. Metanoia the people around you. You want to open up the field of information so you can access it easily and understand it quickly. All right? I love you. I thank you for being here, and I hope to see you again soon. Comment below, like, share, and subscribe. And please subscribe. I am really trying to get my my subscription rate up. I have no idea why, except that it's something I can do. I don't know. All right, bless you. Bye-bye.